Hi everyone! So a lot of you have seen this monster tail. If you are connected with all these social media sites, there have been a lot of pictures and talk about this new Rainbow Loom product. So today I will be showing you kind of what this whole thing is about and the purpose and kind of like a review video. So anyways, we're gonna get right started. So this is the monster tail box. Basically on the cover, it says here, all new travel loom from Toons Design, and Toons Design is the thing that created Rainbow Loom. So as you can see, it does say by the maker of what is this? Is this French, I think? And then Rainbow Loom right there. So it is a Rainbow Loom kind of product. So this is another Rainbow Loom crafting kit, as it says here, rubber band crafting kit, and you see a kind of a preview of what it looks like. On the side, we've just got the label here and the logo. Yeah, that's what's called logo. And you still see the common zigzag pattern for Rainbow Loom on the background of this box as well. Now on the back, it's kind of the same thing as there is on the Rainbow Loom box, and I'm trying not to tilt it this way because the glare of the light is on here. But I'll zoom in a little bit here, but there is a little new storage compartment, so there is kind of like a flap that's removable. And basically this is what it says. You can pause the video if you'd like to read it. I'm not going to read you the whole thing, but just pause if you'd like to read it. So you get all these things here. And large C-clips. Now this is a really exciting new thing. You're going to get C-clips that are bigger than the average Rainbow Loom C-clips, and I will show you a comparison of them later on. So we're going to go ahead and get started with what's inside the box. So it has the same kind of flap closure. And first thing you see is an instruction manual. We're going to get to this a little later. But next you've got your traditional plastic Rainbow Loom hook and this mini loom here. This is an updated version of the traditional mini loom. In here you've got your monster tail. I'll get to this in just a second. And like I said, on the back of the box, it does say that you have a new storage compartment, so you do have this flap here. So you can do whatever you want. You can dump all your bands out here and put this closure on top, and you don't have to worry about them spilling and getting everywhere inside the box, which is a new, amazing, convenient improvement in the box. Now we're going to get onto the C-clips. So I do have a pack of the regular Rainbow Loom C-clips versus the new larger ones. So let's see if I can separate them here. So as you can see, there is a pretty big difference, or not that big, but small difference in size. This C-clip is obviously going to hold a lot more bands, or a couple more bands. I would say no more than 4 more bands than the regular C-clip could hold, but I could be wrong because I haven't used these big C-clips yet. But I'm going to go ahead and open the pack so that way I can compare them side by side outside of the bag. Okay, so here we go. And got this big one is on the left and the smaller one is on the right. So yes, there is a noticeable difference here, as you can see. The bottom is also a little bit thicker because you may notice that it does say Rainbow Loom on it. So let's see if my camera can capture this. There you go. You can see the word rainbow right there when the light glares just right. And then if you flip it over, you can see the word loom on it as well on the opposite side. Let's see if I can get the light to shine on it just right there, kind of. See the word loom right there. Sorry, my hands are really dry. But basically, this is the new one and this is the old one. I'm not sure if they're going to be upgrading all the C-clips in regular Rainbow Loom kits as well, but this is basically just what the Monster Loom has. And, or Monster Tail, my bad, sorry. And so I'll put those to the side. So I'm going to close this back up here. We're going to get on to the instruction manual first. So inside it's got a pretty hefty notebook here. So I'll zoom out a little bit so that you guys can see the full thing. But basically this is what's here. It folds out like this, and the first thing you see is the crisscross quad fish bracelet. And it looks like this. And basically it teaches you how to make this bracelet. Nice clear pictures. And now we're going to open this up, and it's got this kind of accordion fold here. And you've got more bracelet designs, single band quad fish. So this is basically a 4-pin single chain. Like that, or maybe, oh no, 4-pin fishtail, sorry, I don't know what I was thinking. Flip this over, and oh, you've got continued instructions of the crisscross quad fish bracelet. So basically this is what you've got, and they also give you some more ideas for single band patterns and then multi-band patterns. So you've got more than one band being used at a time on this one. So, now I'm going to explain a really new addition to Rainbow Loom's website. A lot of people that do the social media and have been getting the word out on the Monster Tail do not know about this addition, but I am here to inform you on this. So, a lot of you have been wondering what the secret code is for. So, Rainbow Loom, as a lot of you know, has been dealing with many counterfeit products around, especially online. So they are now authenticating, is that a word? Authenticating their products with a secret code. So basically you scratch here, get your secret code, and at the time of filming they currently do not have their website ready to use with the secret code, but it is coming soon. This is just at the time of filming. I'm not sure when you're watching this, but they might have put that up by then. But they are going to have logins and stuff like that, so that way you can create accounts on Rainbow Loom, and the secret code is just going to authenticate and let you know that you do have a genuine Rainbow Loom product. So those of you that purchase like counterfeit Rainbow Loom products will also be able to tell whether or not you have a real one or not by the entering the secret code in their website. So this is just a new security thing, so that and I think they also will be including special offers and things with people who have secret codes and entered the secret codes on the website. So this is definitely a new exciting bonus to purchasing a Rainbow Loom product. So enough with the talking, we're going to get on to the Monster Tail. So I will inform you that the first batch of Monster Tails that were created or manufactured do not have this red dot. So if you're wondering if you bought a counterfeit or something like that, no, you did not. The first batch does not have the red dots. This is going to be a nice marker, so that way when you're following tutorials you can tell which way their loom is facing in case it does happen to matter for that specific bracelet. So, the Monster Tail comes as one solid piece. There are no removable pieces whatsoever. So the bad thing is, if you do break a pin, your whole thing's going down pretty much. Well, unless you don't use that pin in a bracelet. But, yeah, once you break a pin, there's no way of replacing it or getting it back. I guess you could try gluing it, but maybe that probably won't work. But you would have to get a new Monster Tail to replace it back to its original condition. So this is once again one solid piece. It is not as strong as I would like it to be. It could be a little stronger, but just gotta be careful. The bands should do fine unless you start double looping them. So once you start double looping them, then you might want to start being careful. Or if you do triple looping or anything high tension, then you do want to be careful when using your Monster Tail. So that's that. I'll give you a little bit of item specifics here. Here it just says June's design. And on the opposite end it says Monster Tail patent pending. And you don't have any arrows on here, but a new addition or kind of difference from Rainbow Loom pins to Monster Tail pins. As you can see, these are more oval shaped and the slits go down a lot farther. So the bands can only go down to this point right here because obviously they can't go farther past this big plastic thing right here. But your hook can go down farther than the bands, so that way it is now easier to pick up the bands and stuff. So during the hooking process, there might be a little bit of high tension on this long band across because obviously this is quite a ways to stretch a Rainbow Loom band. So those of you who are going to be doing Monster Tail bracelets quite often, I would recommend that you get a Rainbow Loom metal tipped hook. So I have mine here, but I would recommend that you get one of those if you are going to get serious when using the Monster Tail. So anyways, that is pretty much it for this Monster Tale kind of review and like all about it video. So don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if it helped you out and helped you get informed about all the information about this new product. I will be starting to post new tutorials on the bracelets here. However, bracelet designs and patterns on the Monster Tale are a little bit limited, so you can still look forward to lots more of Rainbow Loom tutorials if you are not planning on getting this product. This product is under $10 currently at the Rainbow Loom web store. Is $6.95 maybe, something like that, $7-ish. So that's just the current price at the time of filming. I'm not sure whether it's gonna rise or go down when you are watching this, but that is just the price range it should be around. So yeah. Don't forget to comment down below if you would like any more reviews on any other sort of things, and also subscribe if you haven't already for Rainbow Loom, Monster Tale, and other craft tutorials. And yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you in my next tutorial. Bye!